Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. On first down, it's Hurts. Rolling right. There he goes again. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's to the right side and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Hurts will try it again. Forced out left. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hurts, forced to his right, taking a shot downfield for Smith.
This is really becoming a key element.
Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. It's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will
Our
come
tour
to an
around
end.
the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Rashad White.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. Oh, terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A run up the middle with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's in. safely to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Second down throw for Hurts. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. Hurts to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
17 yards. That's good. First and 10.
To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Moving left. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hurts. Out to his right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. On the run to the right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by Derek Hall.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here's Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No, don't set. 180, 180. No,
Hurts flushed to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup. It's 3rd and 8.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's in! The fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna rock the white, bro. Yeah. Up to the ball on the line, man. Get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the week. Four quarters and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see. First action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On it was Saquon Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts. Headed out right. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great.
They go to Barkley again. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds Pickens left side. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Hurts on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it again. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, sheesh, you couldn't start any better.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. And he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Looking to throw again on second down. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. An option give to Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. To throw here on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. More from Philadelphia coming up in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On second down, Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger.
They'll work against the blitz. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. 18, Panther 11. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yeti, Yeti. 73, 73. 9. Go silver, ready? Hey. Don't touch.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down now, ball at the 33.
Crown left Yeti. Crown left Yeti. Right Hornet. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Barkley trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hurts looking to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. 3rd and goal one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
63, 63. Hey, let's go, let's go.
Back to throw, Hurts. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
18. Ready. 70.
Looking to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Running back sent in motion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it, and he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Hurts throwing again. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Headed out right. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Hurts on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll run, Pacheco. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that float backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 targets, big Lion.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Dragons, 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Working quickly here. 3rd down give to Robinson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the 1st. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Brown. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, or there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bisons. 18 Pioneers. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 30. One-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by only 1. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Back to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Great, sir.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Robinson. Cuts right. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Here we go, here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Brings up second and 10. At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
They're drawing up for him. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFC
Yeah, you in our house now, nigga.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here
What the
on
fuck?
Thursday Night Primetime.
Hey, hold up,
And
man.
this is not going to wind up anywhere.
What they got going on? Oh,
Near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Hurts. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You ain't catching that nigga.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Bucs ready for the kickoff.
Why the fuck they got that nigga kicking my kick, bro?
It's in the air. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hurts to throw.
Yup. Oh, I seen that shit.
Complete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. They'll set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now back to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
Appreciate you, my boy.
They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher?
Oh, yeah, it could be a blowout.
His way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him.
And they got caught in.
Goes back at the 4-yard line. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. That'll give them 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down.
18, Pioneer. Come 19, come 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 range. Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. And in for the
6 on your ass, nigga.
Luther Burden, 29 yards.
Dot 2.
And the Bucs have regained the lead. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That is caught by Lamb. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Time so quick, nigga.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles have yet again retaken the lead.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in.
Right back to that boy Luther, man.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Luther Burden, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. McManus's point after is good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's a give to Barkley. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they have regained the lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for first.
79 Bronco, 18 Warriors, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Street. Chop 60, chop 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He dropped it, this, man.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Burnham. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Check. Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it.
Miscommunication on defense, boy. He was left by himself.
Luther Burden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Wait, change your mind.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Oh, yeah, we like those. We ain't going nowhere.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Take the 3, nigga.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Let me get the rock.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Open man down the field. That's Burden. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Trap 60, trap 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
79 Broncos. Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. We're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. That's to his running back, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely to throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Wrap that shit up.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this
Oh, I thought he was going deep, boy.
Started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because that's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philip.
Oh.